Mario Kart World was originally planned to be a Switch 1 game, confirms Nintendo. Switch 2 launch title Mario Kart World was originally in development more than 5 years ago, solely for the original Nintendo Switch. Mario Kart World programming director Kenta Sato revealed the news that the team had originally intended for the game to be a Switch 1 title. However, Nintendo has said its development team struggled to get Mario Kart World's 24-player concept working on its aging Switch 1 hardware, to the point where it was faced with making major technological compromises. When we were developing for the Nintendo Switch system, it was difficult for us to incorporate everything we wanted, so we were always conscious of what we were giving up in return, he explained. In the end, these compromises were abandoned in favor of a new approach. As early as 2020, Mario Kart World's developers say they had a rough idea of Nintendo's Switch 2 tech specs, and so began discussing a delay for the project onto Nintendo's next-gen machine. We discussed things like toning down the visuals, lowering the resolution, and we even considered dropping the frame rate to 30 frames per second in some cases. It was a tough situation. The last Mario Kart game, Mario Kart 8, was originally a Wii U title that moved onto the Switch as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe when the console released. We worked on it while kicking the can down the road in terms of deciding what to give up on, so at some point, we knew it was going to get messy, said producer Kosuke Ibuki. He explains that the booster course pass for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe allowed them to tide Switch 1 owners over while they worked on Mario Kart World, saying that once work began on the Switch 2, this suddenly opened up a bunch of possibilities on what we could do. It was truly a ray of hope.